Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at drawing quadratic graphs. Being able to draw quadratic graphs is important as it allows us to see what our equation looks like. It tells us its roots as well as any turning points. When it comes to plotting quadratics, we always get a graph that either looks like a U or an N. Let's have a look at our first question. Here we are given y equals x squared plus 3. Whenever you get a question like this, the first thing you want to do is redraw the table underneath with extra rows. Down the left-hand side we rewrite the question. Each term has its own line. This allows us to break the problem down. Above our table we write out the x values given in the question. The first term we are going to focus on is the x squared. What this means is that we are squaring each of our x values. Minus 3 squared is 9. Minus 2 squared is 4. Minus 1 squared is 1. 0 squared is 0. 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. Next we look at our plus 3. Since there isn't an x next to the plus 3, we can fill this row in with plus 3. Now we add the blue numbers up going down. 9 plus 3 is 12. 4 plus 3 is 7. 1 plus 3 is 4. 0 plus 3 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 9 plus 3 is 12. These values we can add to our table at the top. This gives us a set of coordinates if we read them downwards. Since our highest y value is 12, we need to make sure that our y-axis goes up to 12. Now we can plot the coordinates on our graph. Our first coordinate is minus 3, 12, followed by minus 2, 7, then minus 1, 4. Next is 0, 3, then 1, 4, followed by 2, 7. Lastly 3, 12. Once we have marked all of these on our graph, we join the crosses together with a curve rather than a straight line. Our next question is similar, but instead of a plus 3 we now have a plus x. We start the question the same way. We draw our extended table and use our equation to start each row. Now, since we have x squared again, I am just going to write these in. Looking at the x in our second row, since we have an x, this means that we just write down our x values. So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Adding to the blue numbers going down gives us 6, 2, 0, 0, 2, 6, and 12. Again, we can write these numbers into our table at the top, giving us our coordinates. Looking at our y values, we can see that 12 is our biggest number, so we need to make sure that our y-axis goes up to 12. Plotting our coordinates, we have minus 3, 6, minus 2, 2, minus 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 2, 6, 3, 12. Join each of the points up with a curved line gives us our graph. Finally, looking at our last question, we have y equals x squared minus 2x minus 4. Again, we are going to draw our extended table, but since we now have 3 terms, we need to make sure that we have an extra row. Since we are starting with x squared, we are going to square our x values again. Now we have minus 2x. This means we are multiplying our x by minus 2. Minus 4 times minus 2 is 8. Minus 3 times minus 2 is 6. Minus 2 times minus 2 is 4. Minus 1 times minus 2 is 2. 0 times minus 2 is 0. 1 times minus 2 is minus 2. 2 times minus 2 is minus 4. 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. Now, since we have a minus 4 with no x next to it, we fill in the last row with minus 4. Adding the blue numbers up going down, we get 20, 11, 4, minus 1, minus 4, minus 5, minus 4, minus 1, 4. We can now fill in the table at the top with our new values, giving us our coordinates. We can now plot these on the graph to the right. Since our biggest y value is 20, we need to make sure that we go up to that on our y value. Once we have plotted the values, we can then join them up with a curved line giving us our graph. Thanks for watching another video. If you found it helpful, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe.